Charles Barkley, renowned as one of the NBA's premier rebounders and scorers, faced personal challenges with alcohol consumption and gambling, struggles that occasionally drew attention away from his remarkable athletic achievements. Charles Barkley, hailing from Leeds, Alabama, experienced early family challenges with his parents' divorce and the loss of his father and infant brother. Raised by his mother and stepfather, tragedy struck again when his stepfather passed away when Charles was just 11 years old. Despite these hardships, Barkley attended Leeds High School, initially struggling to secure a spot on the varsity basketball team. However, a growth spurt over the summer propelled him to 6F4 in, earning him a starting position in his senior year. With impressive stats, including averaging 19.1 points and 17.9 rebounds per game, Barkley caught the attention of college scouts during the state semifinals. He eventually caught the eye of Auburn University's coaching staff and enrolled there, majoring in business management while making a significant impact on the basketball court. During his 3-year stint with the Auburn Tigers, Barkley dominated the college basketball scene, leading the SEC in rebounding each season despite his unconventional physique. His electrifying style of play earned him the nicknames the Round Mound of Rebound and the Crisco Kid. Despite standing shorter than the average center, Barkley's skills were undeniable, leading him to become a key player for Auburn and earning him accolades such as SEC Player of the Year in 1984. He left a lasting legacy at Auburn, still holding the record for career field goal percentage. Additionally, Barkley was in contention for the 1984 U.S. Olympic team but narrowly missed the final cut. In 2010, Barkley admitted to receiving financial assistance from sports agents during his college years, but he emphasized that he repaid all the borrowed funds after signing his NBA contract. Barkley left Auburn before his senior year to enter the 1984 NBA Draft, where he was picked 5th overall by the Philadelphia 76ers. Joining a team of seasoned players like Julius Erving and Moses Malone, Barkley quickly made his mark, earning a spot on the All-Rookie team in his debut season. Over the years, he evolved into a key player for the 76ers, consistently improving his game and garnering accolades like All-NBA selections and All-Star appearances. Despite his individual success, the team faced playoff disappointments, including a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Barkley's leadership role expanded as veterans retired, and he became the franchise player for the Sixers. His outstanding performances earned him MVP consideration and multiple All-NBA first-team selections. However, the team's postseason struggles persisted, leading to Barkley's eventual departure from Philadelphia. He was traded to the Phoenix Suns in 1992, where he rejuvenated his career and led the team to the NBA Finals in his first season, earning the league MVP award. Barkley's time in Phoenix was marked by remarkable individual achievements, but he faced playoff heartbreaks due to injuries and tough opponents like the Houston Rockets. His tenure with the Suns also sparked controversy when he famously stated that athletes shouldn't be considered role models, a stance emphasized in a Nike commercial that drew national attention and debate. Barkley's trade to the Houston Rockets in the 1996-97 season marked his last opportunity to secure an NBA championship. Joining a seasoned team boasting legends like Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler, Barkley's debut season in Houston was marked by both impressive performances and injury setbacks. Despite his suspension for fighting and various injuries, including a laceration and bruise on his left pelvis, Barkley managed to contribute significantly, focusing primarily on rebounding. The Rockets reached the Western Conference Finals, but fell to the Utah Jazz. The following season was marred by injuries for Barkley, as he struggled with his health, and the Rockets were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs by the Utah Jazz. In his final year in the NBA, Barkley battled through injuries once again, but suffered a season-ending rupture of his left quadriceps tendon. Determined to end his career on his own terms, Barkley returned for one last game, scoring a memorable basket before retiring, ending his illustrious 16-year Hall of Fame career. Despite being cut from the 1984 Olympic team due to concerns about his defense, Charles Barkley later found success on the international stage, winning gold medals with the United States men's basketball team in the 1992 and 1996 Olympic Games. As part of the legendary Dream Team in 1992, Barkley played a pivotal role, leading the team in scoring with 18.0 points per game and setting records for field goal percentage and three-point shooting. However, his aggressive play occasionally courted controversy, such as an incident where he elbowed an opponent during a game against Angola. In the 1996 Atlanta Olympics, Barkley once again showcased his dominance, leading the team in scoring and rebounding with impressive shooting accuracy, ultimately guiding the team to another gold medal victory with an undefeated record. Speaking of his troublesome behavior, during his 16-year NBA career, Barkley was regarded as one of the most controversial, outspoken, and dominating players in the history of basketball. In addition to his on-court fights, Charles Barkley has been involved in confrontational incidents off the basketball court. One such incident resulted in his arrest for breaking a man's nose following a game with the Milwaukee Bucks. Another notable altercation occurred in Orlando, where Barkley was arrested for throwing a man through a plate glass window after reportedly being struck with a glass of ice. These off-court confrontations have added to Barkley's controversial reputation beyond his athletic achievements. Charles Barkley's well-documented struggles with compulsive gambling have been a topic of public discussion. In a 2007 interview with ESPN's Trey Wingo, Barkley revealed staggering losses of around $10 million, with one instance seeing him lose $2.5 million in just 6 hours of blackjack. Despite acknowledging the severity of his gambling habit, Barkley downplays it, asserting that he can afford the losses. When questioned about his gambling by TNT colleague Ernie Johnson, Barkley dismissed it as not being a problem compared to addiction to drugs or alcohol, describing it as a costly but manageable habit that he intends to continue. Despite experiencing significant wins, Charles Barkley admits to a pattern of both winning and losing substantial amounts in his gambling endeavors. He recounts a notable victory of $700,000 in Las Vegas, attributing part of his excitement to such wins. However, Barkley acknowledges the inherent risk, stating that losses ultimately overshadow any winnings. In a legal dispute with the Wynn Las Vegas casino in 2008 over a $400,000 debt, Barkley accepted responsibility for the oversight and promptly settled the amount owed. Following this incident, Barkley publicly declared his intention to refrain from gambling for a period, recognizing the need to curb his habit despite his financial capacity to sustain it. But gambling isn't all. There is more to his crimes. But before moving on, have you subscribed yet? If not, quickly go and do so, because who would want to miss such content? On December 31st, 2008, Charles Barkley was stopped by police in Scottsdale, Arizona, for running a stop sign. The officer detected alcohol on his breath and conducted field sobriety tests, which Barkley failed. Subsequently, he was arrested for drunk driving and had his vehicle impounded after refusing to take a breath test, opting for a blood test instead. Barkley cooperated with the authorities and was cited before being released. Reports indicate that he admitted to being in a hurry for a sexual encounter with his female passenger. Blood test results revealed Barkley's blood alcohol level to be nearly twice the legal limit. Following his arrest, Barkley pleaded guilty to 2 DUI-related charges and 1 count of running a red light. Initially sentenced to 10 days in jail and fined $2,000, his punishment was later reduced to 3 days after Barkley enrolled in an alcohol treatment program. His narrative serves as a reminder that even those we admire aren't immune to imperfections. Ultimately, we're all human and prone to errors. The crucial aspect lies in recognizing and extracting lessons from these mistakes. Do comment and let us know who you want us to cover next. We will see you soon. Until then, bye.